Hello to you, my Libra seekers. I hope your 2023 has started out well and you're having a good year so far. If this is the first time that you join me here on this channel, welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning to the channel, welcome back and thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. Truly grateful for your support. This is your monthly tarot reading for the month of March. It is for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign of Libra, and it is a general intuitive tarot reading. And as a general reading, it means that's for the collective, and it also means that some messages will resonate for some people and some other messages will resonate for other people. So just take what resonates for you and leave the rest to somebody else to take as guidance, okay? I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to clarify them by getting into them a little bit deeper as we clarify the messages, understand it a little bit more, your reading, and then we're going to close out your reading with an oracle card, and that's from the Enchanted Map deck, okay? So let's jump into your reading, Libra. Okay, so to begin, I always like to start by giving thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe. And I ask that they provide my seekers and I with protection. I also ask that I'm provided with clear guidance on how to interpret the messages that you provide me. And I also ask that the messages that you provide are for the highest vibrational good of my Libra seekers. Let's pull cards for Libra for the month of March. Okay, first card is out. Second card is out. Let's just stop there for a second. First card out is the Five of Wands. The second card out is the Nine of Cups. Third card out is the Two of Wands. Final card out. Sorry, it's a bunch of cards, so I just need to put those back. Sorry. Just take the final card. Okay, there we go. And that baby right there is the Six of Wands. The bottom of the deck is absolutely beautiful. It is the Sun card. I think, my Libra friends, that you have been considering or are considering, and I'm feeling this through the Five of Wands. Now I'm going to start right off by saying some people interpret the Five of Wands as being conflict, okay? And it could be conflict in this situation. Maybe you have been experiencing some conflict and you want to change that conflict. That's why the Sun is there, because it's trying to tell you that that conflict, if there is conflict, is going to be resolved. But I don't feel this is conflict with other people, and I don't even feel it's conflict within yourself that hard. I don't feel like it's a hard conflict. I feel it's like you're pondering something here, and you're pondering different ways of doing things, pondering a change in a way, and sort of just your routine is what I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling this is very much a routine way of doing things. You're get up and you do the same thing over and over and over and over, and you're a bit in conflict with that because it's too boring for you, right? Maybe it's not what's bringing you joy, right? And that's what you're looking for in this the rest of this month, is bringing back some joy and really starting something differently. Really, the gates are opening here to try and bring you something completely different, where you actually feel that you are in your glory here, right? That you are in your victory, that you have succeeded at what you wanted to succeed. And the sun is very much there aiding you this month in doing that, okay? So I just feel that this is truly like changing up your routine. I don't feel it's really so much of a, you're not in conflict with it. You're just in conflict with getting up and doing the same thing, boring thing every day, every day, every day. You know, you want to change. You want a complete different thing, and that is what you're fighting against a little bit. You're trying to say, how do I change things up? That's what I'm feeling here for you, Libra. Let me clarify these things a little bit more, okay? Tell me a bit about this routine. Tell me about this Five of Wands. What is this routine that my dear seekers are going through? That's the Seven of Swords. Yeah. You feel like you need a new strategy. You need a new way of going about things. You need a new plan. You need a new master plan that you can implement so that you can come out here, you know, with all the swords in your hands, right? Your strategy for how to get out of this routine is required here. All right. So tell me more about this routine that my dear Libra seekers are in. Yeah, you want a bit more harmony and balance in your life, right? You want a bit more feeling even Steven. You want a feeling of maybe just something that brings you sort of a peaceful feeling, right? Something where you say, oh, okay, it's different for a change. It truly is different. It's also a feeling of balance. It's a feeling of being secure in your whatever resources, in your energy, in your personal energy, perhaps in your money, in your career, in your finances, whatever that might be for you. But I do feel that you're looking more for that, you know, knowing that you have enough for yourself and that you're still okay to really explore things differently, right? It's being in a position to share with others, and once you, that strategy that you put in place to be able to share with others is going to break you out of this routine. Let's get one more card to clarify that Five of Wands, please. Yeah, you've got the Eight of Wands. So I was just going to say before I pulled that card out that you have wands on the table. You have the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Six of Wands, and now the Eight of Wands. And Wands is all about passion, right? Being in a routine sometimes means that we no longer have passion for what we do or what we want to do, right? So I think that you're looking for that release, that, come to me, let's just break free of this routine and just bring me that passion that I've been looking for again, okay? Now, how are you going to do that? How are we going to bring that about? Well, you do have the wish card on the table, but wishing doesn't always just do it for us, right? So let's clarify that Nine of Cups, please, right? It is a wish fulfillment, but how are you fulfilling that wish? Please tell me how Libra is fulfilling this wish of breaking free and changing their routine up. Okay, well, certainly it's through this Five of Pentacles and through this Six of Swords. Okay, so when we're looking at the Five of Pentacles, you're looking at, because you're feeling that you're a bit, you want to do something different, right? You want to be a bit different. Now the Five of Swords is, or sorry, the Five of Pentacles is about lack. but it's also about being on the outside of things. Being on the outside of things can also be a good thing. It doesn't mean that you have to be like everybody else. You can be different. For me, I'm feeling right in this instance that this card is trying to tell us that you need to be a little bit different, and to be different means to do something in a different way than everybody else. Okay, so let's just say you're trying to change up and do a different business, but it's an internet business and you don't want to do the same thing that everybody else does. You need something new. You need to be actually a little bit creative here and really build up that creativity of yours, or delve deep into your creativity and really get creative to figure out a way to to change things up. And I think that when you actually think through those different ways and you actually try to be a little bit different here than everybody else, meaning being on the outside while everybody else is in here doing the same old stuff, you're doing something a little bit different. And I really feel that's your path to success. I feel that is your you'll be a lot more smooth sailing then, and things are going to progress for you a lot nicer. In fact, I feel here like your creativity is going to flow. Once you break out of the routine and you let your creativity flow, then you bring about that happiness that you want, and you actually can take that change and step forward into something a bit different here. So let's actually get into one more clarifier for the Nine of Cups, please. One more clarifier for the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's the Chariot, right? It's driving forward, right? That's when you are going to get into the driver's seat and really move and advance, right? As I said, it's all aligned to that creativity of yours. Now, sometimes when you're in business, you can't always be creative, but there are things that we can do. We just need to look at things from a different perspective, look at things from a different way. And there's always is a way to do something a bit more creatively, or a little bit different than somebody else is doing it. Maybe there's a way to put a little bit of fun into it. That would be different, and that is a bit of using your creativity as well, okay? So, but maybe you are going to go completely the opposite, and you're going to get out of this real corporate business thing and go into something very creative. All I can feel is that once that break happens, breaking out of that routine, you really do advance, and you start to make your plans here to step through the new doorway. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. Let's see what we do to clarify the Two of Wands, please. So we have the Two of Swords. So there's definitely decisions that you need to make here, right, as to how you're going to plan that. You also have to continue to persevere here, and that's the Ten of Wands. So, you're going to carry a bit of a load here in this change. But, creativity, if you're carrying a load about something that you truly love, it's not so much of a load, right? It's not so heavy. So let me give you an example. I have a friend who was really into real corporate world of IT world, very analytical, used their brain a lot, but really wanted to change things up again and start a business, and started to build their business and knew nothing about how to build a website. So this friend of mine decided to explore a bit of their creative side. And in so doing, one day I, picked up the phone, we're talking, and I find out that my friend has been up all night. And I'm like, you've been up all night? What do you mean been up all night? And, they're saying to me, well, it's because I've been working on this website. I got so into like the designing and spending time, I didn't even realize that. So when you're actually passionate about something, you're probably working a lot harder than you even realize, and you just had no clue about it because you're so passionate about it. The time just flies right by, right? Okay, so here you are. You do have some decisions to make. You may not, go left, go right. Make some plans to go through that gateway. That's how you're going to get there. Okay. Let's get one more clarifier for the Two of Wands for the plans that you're making. Yeah, Seven of Swords, right? You're bringing your skills to the table. You're bringing your value to the table. You're bringing your best of you, let's say. The best of you. Whether that's, as I said, being different than these other people that are there, okay? So, maybe you're bringing your creativity to your existing job, and you just, as I said, can differentiate yourself because you want to do things in a little bit more creative or different way, and that's good because that will differentiate you from everybody else. All right, let's clarify this. Victory, 3 cards to clarify. Oh, there's one of them. Sorry, I just have to go pick that up. Give me a second, because that flew across the room. But let's just get the other 2 clarifiers out. Right here, we have the King of Pentacles, which to me, he's the business guy of the tarot, which to me tells me he is solid and steady, and this creativity is going to bring you much more abundance than you ever thought. You're definitely expanding and growing, but you need to get out of that that feeling of, where you can win, where you can be a victor here, and you will use those ideas and that creativity to really open things up for yourself. All right, my dear Libra seekers, I'm going to pull a final message for you. Final message for Libra for the Enchanted Map. From the Enchanted Map. Final message for Libra for the month of March, please. There it is. Rock bottom. Okay. Now, it is in the reverse. Okay, so I'm going to read to you from the book because I want to see what it tells us about the reverse of rock bottom. Now, I would say probably you felt like it could have been a rock bottom, but in the reverse, I would think it means that you're no longer at the rock bottom. You're climbing yourself out. So, reversed. This card is the symbol for doing the same thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so breaking out of doing that same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So you're going up now, right? You're not at the rock bottom here. Okay, you're not at the rock bottom. You're deciding now to climb out of this pit, right? And the way you're going to climb out of this pit is by breaking free of the routine and doing things differently. All right? Okay. On that note, I will leave your reading there, my dear Libra seekers. I hope there was something in this that resonated for you and with you. If there was, then please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. And if you'd like, hit the notification bell. I will see you again very soon. And until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.